I'm here today with Hannah Screen, professional golfer on the Ladies European Tour ahead of the Aramco Team Series here at Centurion Club in July. And we're just going to have a chat. So, tell us a little bit about how you got into golf. How and when did you get into golf?
So I got into golf when I was about 5 years old. My dad took me to a driving range and I was obsessed with the buttons on the machine that dispensed the balls. And I kept asking to go back. And that's basically, it went from there. And he got me a little club and I just kept asking to go back.
Oh, I love it. So when did you first become involved with Centurion Club as an ambassador?
Probably just over a year ago, the summer of 2023. As I progressed through my first year as a professional, I had to step back and think about where my office was going to be. I think when it becomes your job, you really have to look at putting yourself in the best position to practice and what facilities you have in front of you. And it's also a bonus that the Centurion has hosted the Aramco Team Series and Live Golf in the past, so it is a championship course that you can practice different shots, you can stretch out the tees, you can make it short. I like the variability of it.
Nice. And you must be really excited to have an event here at your home club, Centurion Club. How do you feel about that? Are you excited?
I am very excited. Obviously I'll have all the home comforts that week. I'm just so excited to spend the week with my family, and the fact that my family can come and watch me. I think my brother might get a nice day off school to come and watch me.
Shh, don't tell them that.
Don't tell them. I'm just so excited to be around that. Whatever happens, that will be a highlight for me.
Amazing. And how do you think they're going to set the course up for the Aramco Team Series? How do you think Centurion Club is going to set the course up?
I think they'll want to see some scores, obviously weather dependent. I think they'll set up the par 5s quite gettable, and then depending on how everybody's playing, they might put some nasty pins in some places. There are some tiers where they can tuck some flags, so I think maybe a mix.
Okay, and what would you say the defence of this golf course will be that week?
I would say probably the speed of the greens.
Yeah.
Already the condition is incredible and we're a few weeks out.
Yeah.
And I think the most obvious thing is the rough, the high rough. It's been growing for quite a few weeks now and there are no plans to cut it. So it's about knee deep if you're in the worst of it. Definitely the biggest defence.
So need to hit fairways.
Fairways are our focus, yes.
Okay, get practice in that.
Yeah.
For sure. Do you say are your favourite holes here on the course?
I have a few. 8 and 10. Definitely I like how you can just hit a big drive over the valley and kind of open up your shoulders. And then I love the first 4 holes in the trees.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
They're really great. Yeah. And then you kind of get to the 6th and can take a big deep breath.
Yeah.
Because the trees are
not with the rough though now.
Yeah, maybe not now. But I guess. And then probably my favourite par 3 is 17. I just love that shot. It's really attackable and you can just go for it.
Maybe a hole in one there in the event?
Maybe.
Might be.
Fingers crossed. Keep everything crossed.
What would you say makes the Aramco Team Series different to the other events in the schedule?
They're definitely events that players look forward to. It is different in the fact that there is a team event where you play with an amateur and 2 other professionals, and then once you make the cut you go through to individual championship. It does almost feel like a bit of a sprint, and the way that Aramco set up the events is incredible, and it's really nice to put on a showcase for women's golf, and I think it highlights that the talent that's out there on tour. It's really great.
Amazing. And for all of those that are potentially thinking about getting into golf, maybe some young girls out there, do you have any inspiration or words of wisdom for them to kind of take the sport up?
Definitely. I think enjoying it is very cliche, but that is obviously number one. You have to enjoy it, and just maybe play around with your practice if you have just got into golf. It's quite easy to just stand on a driving range and bash balls and you get really obsessed with your swing, but if you have the option, go out and play, go out and meet new people. I was very fortunate that I was part of a par 3 course at Mill Green when I was tiny, 8 years old, and I met some of my best friends still to this day at that golf club, and I looked forward every weekend to playing with all my friends there. It wasn't about the golf, it was just about learning and having fun. So
Amazing.
definitely go out and play if you can.